The owners of Camp Pineway, John and Kathy, are relaxing by a campfire at the camp's lake. Kathy steps away to grab beers, and when she returns, she finds John lying on the ground with a guitar stuffed in his mouth.
Gangster. That's gangster.
Terrified, she runs to the car to try to escape the camp, though I don't think that's going to happen. A man wearing a devil mask stabs her, and this is how the story begins.
Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I'm going to recap the movie.
The next day, a counselor named Jason Hochberg arrives at the camp at John and Kathy's request, though his mother always criticizes him for being 24 and not finding a better paying job.
You've got to start thinking about your future.
I am thinking about my future.
Besides him, 10 other counselors show up. Among them are Demi, the TikTok influencer, Ezra, the wannabe actor, Ari, the one who'll die randomly, Chris, the kid from Stranger Things, Bobby, Chris's best friend, Shannon, the girl Chris likes, Claire, Jason's ex, Noelle, the girl who thinks she's clairvoyant, Mike, another TikToker, and Miley, the vegan.
What's the vegan option for dinner tonight?
Looking for John and Kathy, Jason enters their office and finds a note saying they had a small emergency and will be back tomorrow, leaving him in charge of the camp, though we already know what really happened to them. Excited, he goes to tell his fellow counselors, but no one pays attention to him or the camp rules, so they go off to have fun, drink, and smoke. Except for Noelle, a girl who believes in spirits and the occult. While everyone's having fun, Jason thinks the reason John and Kathy aren't there is to test him, hoping he'll run the camp in the future, which excites him. Claire, however, asks if he ever thinks about a future outside the camp.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
She's practicing archery but is terrible, so Jason teaches her. All the counselors seem to have someone to hang out with, except poor Bobby, who's alone. But Jason, being a good friend, cheers him up.
Thanks, man.
So Bobby tries to flirt with the vegan by pretending to be vegan, though he messes it up by saying he's a Scorpio.
Ew, I hate Scorpios.
What?
That night, the guy in the devil mask attacks Demi while Jason is chopping wood for a campfire. To seem cooler, Bobby decides to jump the campfire on a ramp with a bike.
Come on, just do it, pussy!
But chickens out.
Boo!
After that, Miley can't resist the powerful taste of meat.
I hate you.
But luckily, the guy in the devil mask shows up to make sure she doesn't eat it. Mike is also attacked while walking around. When Jason goes to tell Demi about tomorrow's activities and she doesn't answer, he enters her cabin and sees what happened to her. Panicked, Jason runs to tell the others.
She's dead!
No one takes him seriously, thinking it's just a prank. Jason looks for phones to call the police, but they've been stolen. Jason tries to convince them he's serious and they need to leave, but when they go to Demi's cabin to check if it's true, they don't find her body, just her blood-soaked bed. The group freaks out and runs to escape, but the cars won't start, so they hide in a cabin. After drawing cards, Jason, Ari, and Ezra go out to look for Miley and Mike. They find a phone, but it doesn't work. While exploring the kitchen, they find Miley's head in a fridge. The three panic and run, splitting up. Jason returns to the cabin, thinking the others would too, and tells his friends what happened. They wait for Ari and Ezra to return, but they don't. Not knowing what to do, the spirit-obsessed girl suggests playing the Ouija board to get answers. With no other options, the others agree. She asks if Ezra is dead, and the board says yes, but the truth is he's not.
What the fuck?
Meanwhile, Ari is kidnapped and tied up by the guy in the devil mask, who ends up killing him with a knife and a bit of peanut butter. Why?
For my pleasure.
Nah, because Ari's allergic. Meanwhile, Ezra randomly concludes, out of nowhere, Seriously, it makes no sense that Jason is the killer.
What?
Everyone believes him except Claire, who tries to defend Jason. But it doesn't matter because they tie him up just in case. The others go look for tools to torture him while Bobby stays to keep watch. Taking advantage of the others being distracted, Claire grabs a fire extinguisher and knocks out Bobby to help Jason. When the group returns to the cabin, they realize Jason and Claire are escaping. They think Jason will hurt Claire. Not knowing what to do, they decide to search for the stolen phones to call for help. But when Noelle starts searching alone, the guy in the mask appears.
Finally.
What?
At that moment, we realize it's not one killer but two.
Aw, for the love of crud!
While walking through the woods, Jason and Claire find John and Kathy's bodies, realizing no one's coming to help. Claire wants to leave the camp, but Jason asks to go back to help the others.
Because that's what heroes do.
Claire begs him not to go and to stay with her, but Jason wants to be a hero and goes anyway. Chris, looking for his phone, finds Demi and Mike alive.
Suspicious.
It's revealed that they're the killers, but since Chris is clueless, he doesn't realize and is just happy to see them alive.
You guys are alive!
They reunite with the group and say Jason told them they were dead. They act like they know nothing, but when group tells them they think Jason's the killer, Demi gets mad because she and Mike did all this for internet fame and doesn't want Jason to get credit for something he didn't do. Mike thinks it's better this way since they can use Jason to make people believe they survived a terrifying killer and become famous. Though Demi agrees, she decides to kill the others because she doesn't want them stealing the spotlight.
That makes sense to me.
Jason grabs an axe and heads to save his friends, even though they think he's a maniac. They even make a video blaming him for everything and saying horrible things about him.
He is vile, monstrous, despicable, and scary.
You poor, ugly thing, you.
Jason finds Mike putting on the killer costume but trips. Mike takes the chance to knock him out and steal the axe, which he uses to attack Ezra. Demi ties Jason to a chair and makes him touch all the weapons they've used to leave his fingerprints. Meanwhile, Claire decides to return to the camp for Jason. Chris hears Shannon scream and runs to help her, though she's running to find Chris.
Where's Chris? I thought he was with you. He went back to get you.
Chris hides from the killer, so Bobby helps by distracting him, allowing Chris to escape with Shannon.
Come on, let's go.
Bobby runs until he falls, and luckily, Claire arrives to knock out Mike.
Where's Jason?
Bobby decides to face Mike alone, and they start fighting. Mike is winning. Wait, Bobby's making a comeback. Nah, forget it. Claire finds where Demi is holding Jason captive and aims an arrow at her. Back to the fight, Bobby grabs a piece of wood, and everything starts burning. It looks like he might turn the fight around, but nope.
Oh, what the fuck? You fucking hard right now?
Though Bobby spots a knife Mike dropped and manages to win with it.
I'm a liar.
Back with Claire, Demi holds a knife to Jason's throat to stop Claire from shooting. There, Jason decides to sacrifice himself, realizing he's a grown man who shouldn't be there, but wants to give Claire the chance to escape, move on, and let go. But it was all to remind her of the archery lessons, which helps Claire shoot an arrow through Demi's eye.
Let go!
Demi gets up, but Claire stops her.
Know your fucking place, trash.
The two run to rescue Bobby, who's in the middle of the fire. After saving him, Bobby gives Jason the knife that was stabbed into him.
But why did you do that? That's really dangerous. You're never supposed to pull out a blade.
In the end, Shannon and Chris are safe too. I've never seen so many survivors in a slasher movie. What the hell is this?
Bullshit.
Jason thanks Claire for saving him, and as they watch the sunrise by the lake, they kiss, rekindling their relationship.
My man.
And this is how the movie ends.